For phonics. We're starting a new unit today, and boys and girls, I've taught you so many mini lessons this year. We're going to start a different way today. I'm going to read a story to you called The Word Collector. Okay, so I'm going to read this book to you, and I want you to think about why I would pick this book. Okay, the title of our unit in phonics is The Word Collector. Is word collectors. So, you. And I'm noticing all of these different words around him, and they do not look like snap words. They look like words I'm not sure what they mean, like tether and ripple, symphony, quantum, soar, intrepid, some weird kind of words. So I'm going to read this, and then we're going to talk about being word collectors. Here we go. Look at all those words. Utopia, meteor. All right, here we go. Collectors collect things. Some people collect stamps. Some people collect coins. Others collect rocks. Some collect art. Some collect bugs. Others collect baseball cards. Some people collect comic books. And Jerome? What did he collect? Jerome collected words. He collected words he heard. My trip to Peru was perfectly pleasant. Certain words caught his attention. He collected words he saw. Certain words jumped out at him. Look at, he's writing that down. He collected words he read. Certain words popped off the page. And there he is again with his little papers. Short and sweet words. 2-syllable treats. And multi-syllable words that sounded like little songs. Kaleidoscope, guacamole, geometry. There were words he did not know the meaning at first, but they were marvelous to say. Aromatic, effervescent. There were words whose sounds were perfectly suited to their meaning. Torrential, smudge, bellow. Jerome filled his scrapbooks with more and more of his favorite words. Jerome's collection grew. He began organizing them. Dreamy, science, sad, action, poetic. One day, while transporting them, Jerome slipped and his words went flying. Uh-oh. As he began to pick them up, he noticed his collections had become jumbled. Big words next to little words, sad words next to dreamy words. Jerome began stringing words together. Whisper, symphony, electric, peace, saber, dreams, cascading, stars. Words he had not imagined being side by side. He used his words to write poems. He used his poems to make songs. They moved. They delighted. Some of his simplest words were his most powerful. I understand. I'm sorry. Thank you. You matter. Jerome eagerly collected more and more of his favorite words. The more words he knew, the more clearly he could share with the world what he was thinking, feeling, and dreaming. One breezy afternoon, Jerome climbed the highest hill, pulling a wagon packed with his word collection. He smiled as he emptied his collection of words into the wind. He saw children in the valley below scurrying about, collecting words from the breeze. Jerome had no words to describe how happy that made him. It says, reach for your own words. Tell the world who you are and how you will make it better. Now, boys and girls, I noticed that Jerome is super curious in a lot of these pages, and I want you to know you can collect and savor and really enjoy words too, that you can be like Jerome. Look at how he's sitting there listening closely. He's so focused. That is how a word collector learns words. There's going to be words you can read, but you might not know what they mean. So, what I'm thinking you should do today is find people in the neighborhood, but stay far enough away. And I want you to ask them some questions about what they do. What are some interesting words that you think they might come up with or talk about? Like when I talked to my mail lady yesterday, I said, oh, how's your day going? Do you like your job? Is it really busy? And she started using all of these words that they use in the post office that I had no idea what they meant. So I wrote them down, and then I looked them up and I asked people around me if they knew what they meant. And I learned more about it so I could explain it to other people. So I want you to find a couple people today. You could use your mail lady too, or man, if you want, or anyone else that's kind of around you, and ask them questions. And I want you to write down the words you collect that are just a little bit different, or you're not sure what they mean. And then I want you to take a picture of those words on a piece of paper and share them with me on Seesaw today. Okay, we're going to do more with that on Thursday. All right, guys, see you then.